In honor of the Top Gun discussion that just went down during the break.
Yeah.
It wasn't a discussion. We all just blew each other.
Trying to be just like the movie.
So, Ant said that he watched Top Gun.
What?
Could this be the Tootly Toot song of the day?
Oh.
No.
No, wait. Let me sing.
All right.
Hold on. I got to be able to do it.
Tweet, 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 doo, doo, tweedly doo. Tweet, 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 tweedly doo. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Yeah, apparently, we had a discussion recently about Top Gun and how gay it was, but and we pulled some clips and played them, but we had to watch it. So we were hanging out. Danny was over the house and shit. So we figured, let's just watch Top Gun,
sure,
and see really how fucking gay this is. So we took all our clothes off.
Lubed up and spooned as we watched.
We were spooning.
It's not gay because you're watching Top Gun.
No, Top Gun could be. Top Gun is gayer than anything that's going on between two greased up naked men.
Danny called his dick goose, and he treated your asshole like the inside of a fucking plane hatch.
Yes, my ass was the canopy, and he slammed his head into it.
And what do you bring? To the program.
Well,
movie more gay than you thought?
Yes, it was so completely gay, and not even just this gay stuff everyone kind of knows about. The jaw clenching of Val Kilmer in the locker room when he's telling Tom Cruise how dangerous he is, Maverick. Yeah, it's like this. The whole speech he gives about how dangerous he is, and then Danny brings up a great point about that scene. Maverick doesn't want to hear about how dangerous he is. So what does he do?
I was going to say, he doesn't want to hear what Val Kilmer has to say, so he turns completely away from him and kind of puts his foot up on the bench that I think Goose was sitting on, and just kind of presents his ass to him.
Yeah, he presents his ass like an ape would present to another ape to get fucked.
He's not just standing kind of like Captain Morgan-y. He's like actually bent over.
He's bent over, and his ass is pointing. Now he's twisted around a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're all in towels, by the way. They're all in towels in the locker room, where they have most of their real in-depth man-on-man discussions in the locker room.
You guys got to do secret show with this movie, I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Top Gun could be the one.
Could be the next Back to the Future movie.
Could be the next secret show, I'm thinking, because I haven't seen that movie in years. I remember just the dumb stuff, like the volleyball freaking scene where
that's ultra gay,
where everyone's topless except for what's his name, and rumor has it he had a third nipple or something, or an appendix scar, so he couldn't show off his manliness like the rest of the boys.
And people like to point out that particular scene when referencing Top Gun as being totally homoerotic and gay, but what a lot of people miss about that particular scene is that he's late to get to Kelly McGillis's house, where he knew he could have got some poontang. He was late,
right?
Because he wanted to fit in. You're playing with the boys.
The playing with the boys is playing,
because that was more important to him than getting some ass off the flight instructor.
This is the gayest song for one of the gayest scenes. The volleyball. Tweety tweedly doo. Tweedly doo. I could play the whistle. I just gotta shove it up my ass first and blast some gas out into it. The volleyball scene is known as being gay, but Goose does have his shirt off in the locker room at one point.
Oh, lucky us.
So I did get to see Anthony Edwards, who I think Anthony Edwards ran into a nuclear reactor right after the movie was done, because he went from having a full head of hair in that movie to completely fucking bald. I don't know what happened to that guy.
Well, he didn't do well with all the gay sex that was going on behind the scenes.
Maybe not.
He actually had cancer after that.
Shut up, Jimmy.
Did not agree that he didn't, and continue eating.
Yeah.
And let's not forget about where Maverick is all distraught over Goose's death.
Yes.
Because he feels guilt for it.
Yeah.
So he's looking at himself in the mirror. In like the barracks, and Tom Skerritt decides this is going to be a great time to get in there and build his confidence up. While Tom Cruise is naked, he's wearing a pair of tighty whities.
Tighty whities is all he's wearing. He's completely nude except for his tighty whities. Tom Skerritt comes up and starts telling him that this stuff happens when you're a fighter pilot, and you're going to get losses like that. Yeah. And then, as he's walking away, he doesn't give him a pat on the shoulder. He takes his hand, Tom Skerritt, places it on Maverick's shoulder, and then runs it slowly to his other shoulder, across his back and everything, as he walks away.
That arm swipe.
Yeah, it's like an arm swipe thing to a nude man in the bathroom.
And don't forget, when Meg Ryan, when they first meet in the movie, Meg Ryan and Tom Cruise, she goes, "Oh, Goose tells me that you're in love with one of your instructors."
Yes,
but that's it.
Doesn't say which one.
Say which one. So.
And then they're talking about, they're going over some briefing in their little briefing room, and they're talking about, MiGs and how you got to get into position, a fire, and one of the guys leans over to his flight partner there and goes, "This gives me such a hard-on." He had to whisper it.
He whispered that to another guy?
To another man, his life partner in the cockpit. He's whispering. Just one scene after another. We were laughing at every gay scene, and we were constantly laughing. The movie doesn't have gay scenes in it. It's constantly gay.
They pulled one over on us, you think, huh? And then the famous line, "You could ride my tail." Anytime or every...
He goes, "You could be my wingman." Or... Tell you the truth.
Just the whole... He never said you could
ride my tail, which I was waiting for, but it's, "You could be my wingman."
Said that in his
movies,
he
gets it wrong.
Yeah. Oh, he got it wrong?
Yep. He says, "You could be my wingman" anytime. He goes, "You could be mine." It's just as gay. Mm-hmm. Believe me, it's semantics.
It really is Tom Cruise's character kind of he's overcompensating for being gay. So he's in flight school. He has to ride a motorcycle, the fastest production bike on the planet. He has to ride that.
He has to fly a big fighter plane. He's in love with Goose too.
Absolutely,
he's in love with Goose.
The way he talks to him, I understand that there's going to be some kind of bond between the pilot and co-pilot. But the way he talks to Goose, it was more like two men in a relationship than a team, than like two partners, like two team partners having a chat.
Yeah, like because Maverick was the Maverick. And he would always get them in trouble. And Goose would be like, "Hey, dude, I got responsibilities here. I need to get through this and stuff, and you're screwing it up for me." And they'd be like, "I'm sorry." It was like a boyfriend and girlfriend chat.
That will never. It was like Maverick cheated on Goose, and he has to sympathize. He goes like, "I swear that I'll never do that again.
Yeah, I'll never do it again.
That will never happen again."
Goose. And then he put his cock in his mouth and just squeezed his balls a little.
At that point, you got it.
That's right.
What else is there to do?
His nickname was Goose because when he would fuck his ass like a Japanese businessman, he would choke his friend and his asshole clenches in death throes. And he would say, "God, your asshole grips my cock like a goose's would." He said, "I want that to be my nickname."
And that is that goose. The act of goosing someone is like sticking something up their ass.
Yeah,
which is a little odd.
Sure,
Maverick, the Maverick kind of guy.
Well, Barry's reminding us of the bar scene. That's right, with all the boys with their arms around each other singing into a big black microphone.
What are they singing?
Is that
great balls of fire?
Great balls of fire. No, when they're in the bar when he's trying to pick up his beard, Kelly McGillis, and they're singing
"You've Lost That
Loving Feeling," and just they're all wearing.
Boom, 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 take my breath on.
That was the other
song.
And Tom Cruise, boy, can he not even hold a note.
No, a nut. He can hold two.
In his mouth.
Yeah. A chipmunk.
And Kelly McGillis dressed like a man in the elevator. You know that scene where he walks in and she's got the cap on and the pilot jacket and stuff. A completely homosexual movie.
Brother Joe wants to either plug a gig or talk about Top Gun. You never know it, Brother Joe.
Probably a little of both.
All right. Brother Joe, what do you got,
Joe,
buddy?
a little Top Gun?
What's up, Joe?
Hey, boys. How you guys doing?
I want to see sloppy party bottom gun.
You know what?
Think about it.
Nobody even mentioned the fact that Tom Cruise's co-pilot's name was Goose.
Okay, I just said that.
I actually, wait. He was Goose, right?
Yes.
And what does that mean?
Well, if you guys are talking about it being a homoerotic movie,
yeah,
Goose is, if I'm not wrong, taking it up the ass. Is that not correct?
Holy shit!
Well, a goose is when. That's actually a pretty good. That's a good observation. It's
shut the fuck up!
I just said that. He hung up. Shut the fuck up!
Of course he knows the show.
That's great.
He just Anthony had just said that.
He just said it. His name's Goose.